Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the final hour of my show today. It is Wednesday, uh, November 17th, 2021, and we have 1 hour left to go for the day here. And I'm watching all kinds of things at the same time, as you can imagine. I'm sure you regulars out there, thank you for being here. All of you who are hanging out. If you're becoming a member, thank you for becoming a member of this channel. Also. Um, for being a subscriber. That if you could subscribe to this channel, I love that too. Thank you, everybody. Let me just do one quick thing. I'm just shifting over to member only content here, so just forgive me while I get this figured out. Thank you all for joining in and hanging out with this gang. It's much appreciated. There we go. Members only. Membership has its privileges, and there you have it. If you have a question, you want to know what's going on in the market, you can either become a member of the channel, or you can always send a super chat if you want. If you just want to ask a question but don't want to be a member of the channel, you can always do that, I guess. So thank you all for all of your kind words, messages. I'm getting a lot of emails here between shows, and I'm trying to keep up with those. Not easily done, but we're working on it. And also noticing some of you having really good success in writing options, which is great. Thanks for the thumbs ups, by the way. We already have 72 here. I've only just barely started. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Hit those thumbs up button for me, and give the show some positive momentum right off the get-go. That would be fabulous. Noticing, I'm keeping a close eye on GameStop and Matterport and SoFi, of course, because those shares are three of the big ones that you guys are writing options on, obviously. And I'm also watching Rocket Lab because it's next. We're at 1647 on those shares now. The high of the day on Rocket Lab, 1675. We're within 325 here earlier today of the $20 level. So we're on our way. Rocket Lab will shortly be trading through the 20 mark, and you'll be starting to write options on those shares. 6.3 million shares traded on Rocket Lab. Yeah, it's happening, man. These SPAC stocks that we started following back in January, February, way back when. You remember back those days we were talking about volumes of 200,000, 500,000 shares. One of them would hit 1,000,000 shares of volume. We'd go, oh wow, hit 1,000,000 volume today. Things have changed since the takeovers of these SPACs. They are really going. They're being written up by brokerage firms. Analysts are recommending them to clients, to followers. They're on, some of these people are on TV being interviewed. It's great stuff. So we're really on fire here. We're really coming on, and I am really really excited for all of you. Those of you who have been writing options on GameStop, you know how this works. You see a run up in the market, and you write an option against it, and you hopefully catch a bit of a peak, and away we go. People today were writing calls that expire day after tomorrow, and they've been writing 210s up to 220s, and they're looking good. The stock's 211.32. It's up 414 on the day. It's a positive day for GameStop, but for option writers, it's a very positive day. They were able to score a nice little trade this morning in the first hour or so, and we're at 211.32, up 414 on the stock on 1.1 million volume. So we're not complaining about how the stock's doing, but we are loving how these contracts associated with the stock are collapsing in value because time is running out. Tomorrow's Thursday, then it's Friday, and they're done for. So some of you may want to run out the clock. Some of you are going to try to scoop back options at really cheap prices in the last 48 hours of their lifetime or less. And so nicely done. Paul is saying, I sold both my Matterport options today. I brought more shares, more SoFi, Inspire. Happy days. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. Well done. All calls written are looking fabulous, says Adam. And nephew Nick, Adam, are you going to buy back before Spire's shareholder meeting tomorrow in the AM? Frumler, already bought back my GameStop call I wrote today for a $190 profit. Beautiful, easy money on some of these. There are people writing, even 225s, 230s that expire tomorrow. They were writing in Monday and Tuesday already, daring the stock to go up, and it went up a bit, but didn't go up to 230. Humanities Flirt is here as a new member. Welcome to the channel. Nice to have you here. I have already put out an alert to all of you who are members. If you're a member, you've already got a community tab alert about tonight's primetime show. We're on primetime, 8 o'clock this evening, Eastern time, live, members only. And so after this show is over, any new members who've joined, I will send that alert again so that you too will get the link to join us tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern and hang out with the gang, hang out with us, and we'll talk about the markets for the first 3 days of this week and speculate what's going to happen the next couple of days. And I'll try to answer whatever questions I can regarding your trades and whatever is happening with your accounts. Beautiful stuff. Uncle Bruce Spire, 520.22, $9 call at 75 cents. Is this a good buy? Trying to get 5 Spire $9 calls. Trying to get May 22 calls. Okay. Spire May 22 $9 call. Okay, something's not adding up here. Nope, I would not be buying $9 call contracts on Spire. No, I would be buying $5 call contracts. Really, nothing beyond that. And let's see here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Humanities Flirt. Everyone's welcoming you in. This is good stuff. I just wrote a $21 put for Rocket Lab expiring in January for $6.21. So was that a good move? Feels like a good one. Wrote a $21 put on Rocket Lab. Now, Rocket Lab is $16.44. By writing this put, Clay had to put up $2,100 in cash security for this put, but he immediately got $621 back in premium, and he's committing to buy the stock at $21 until January, except that the $621 has been given to him up front as a premium. So you take the $621 off the $21, and he's only coughing up $14 and what is that, 79 cents or something like that. Are you comfortable committing to buy Rocket Lab at $14.71 with the stock at $16.44? Yeah, I'd be comfortable with that deal. So even if the stock just stays where it is, in around 16 and a half, if it doesn't go anywhere, this contract will only have a value of $4.50 at the end of its lifetime. Now, if Rocket Lab reaches $20 a share and just stays at 20 by the time January rolls around, which is a couple months from now, the contract will only be worth $1. He'll keep the $5.21. He'll make $521 committing to buying 100 shares at $14.79. It's not a bad investment for $2,100. He'll get his $2,100 back because it's just being held as collateral. He gets to keep the $621, but less the $100. He makes $521 on a $2,100 cash commitment. That's a nice return on your money for the next 90 days. This is November, December, not even 90 days, it's 60 days. This is the 17th of November. These are January's. So we're not even talking 60 days. That's a nice return on your money. Again, assuming the shares will stay where we are now or be higher by the time January rolls around. Now, if in the next week the shares go up to 19 for like a day or so, it's possible that these puts will drop a couple of bucks a piece to about the 450 range. And in theory, Clay could just buy them back at 450 and pocket the difference between 450 and 621. You can buy back your contract. Any contract you write, you can buy back anytime you want. The next minute after you sell it, the next hour, later in the day, anytime, tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. Whenever in the trading day you want to buy back an option that you've written, whether it's a call or a put, you're able to do so. The options market is generally fairly liquid, and the calls and puts are always available. You can put in a stink bid to try to buy a contract for a cheap price. A stink bid, of course, would be like this contract right here. Last trade at 621, which is your trade. He might put in a buy order right now for the rest of the day today at 421. Why would he do that? Well, just in case the shares take a shot to 1950 with 15 minutes left to go in the day, that the stocks take a shot. His contract will drop if the stock goes up. And of course, if it drops down to 421, someone might sell it to him, worrying about, oh my God, the stock's going up. I'm going to sell this put. He'd be happy to buy it back for $2 less in an hour, making a $200 bill on a contract. Nice little 1 hour flip, I'd say. There's all kinds of ways to play this. Tomorrow, he might put in a stink bid at $252 a contract, just hoping that if the shares have a nice little run up to $20, this contract might fall all the way down to 2 something, and he'll get taken out. He'll be sold the contract. He buys it back and cleared $400 overnight. Not a bad return. This is what we can do here with these options. It's a lot of fun, and there are a lot of possibilities here. The Savior says, I rolled over my Matterport. I bought to close 10 contracts, $30 strike for 306 for December 17, and I sold them. I sold them at 301 for a $35 strike for January 22. So still ahead on my first rollover. I need money. I need a drink. So he had outstanding $30 contracts that were exercisable at 30, 10 of them. And he bought them back for $3.06. And then he sold 10 more new ones for January, a month later, at $5 higher for the strike price at a nickel less. So it cost him $50 out of his pocket to do the flip. Wonderful transaction. You just added $5 strike price value to your portfolio. That is $500 a contract times 10 contracts. That's $5,000. So for $50, he just improved his situation by $5,000. So now if the shares of Matterport want to go up to $32, $33, $34, he doesn't have to worry about the fact that his $30 strikes, his $30 contracts he wrote, are in the money now. They would probably be trading at $5 a pop or so instead of $3. His 35s, with the stock at $33.50, his 35s are still out of the money, technically worthless other than time, and he only had to use up 30 more days to do this trade. So in effect, he will be able to watch now for 60 days. Between now and 60 days, he'll be able to watch his contracts shrink as each week goes by between now and January. But keep in mind one other thing, and that is, what if on tomorrow or Friday or next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right up to Thanksgiving, what if the shares take a little breather here? If Matterport breathes down to $25.50 for a while, well, in that case, his $35 contracts that he wrote are almost $10 out of the money. I mean, they're way out of the money. And those 301 prices will be down to maybe $2 or $1.50 a piece or $1.35 a piece. He might buy those back. And if he does buy them back for $1 less at 201, he clears $100 a contract. That's $1,000, 10 contracts. If he can clear $1.50, he clears $1,500. If he can clear $2, he clears $2,000 in profit. And he's got a $35 contract out there. And he's saying to Matterport, come and get me. Come on all the way up here to 35. I'm all the way up here, buddy. You want my stock? You got to run it. You got to run your market to $35. Right now, Matterport, $29.38. It's having a good day. It's up 87 cents. It's having a great week. But the Savior has said, you're not getting my stock at 30. If you want it, you got to get up to 35. Now, if someone actually were to exercise his contract and they were to buy his stock from him, some of you worry about losing your shares. He's sitting here going, okay, you can have my stock. Give me $35 a share, and you can have all 1,000 shares. Oh, and I also will keep the 301 I got already, which is $3,010. So now I've got $35,000 for the stock, $3,000 for the contract. I got $38,000 in my account in cash. And what are the shares trading for? Why did you exercise me at 35? They must have gone to 36. He's not worried. It will run him $36,000 to buy him back. He's got $38,000 in cash. He'd be happy to buy them back for $36,000 or $35,000 or whatever they're trading at. He'll just turn around and write $40 contracts again for a month out or so and bring in another $2,000-$3,000. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Love writing options. Well done there, Savior. You know what you're doing. Red a Solo Cup. Can't wait for primetime Uncle Bruce. Suggestion for this week, maybe have some questions emailed to you before our chat. Doesn't steamroll questions, laughing out loud. Well, I don't want to have anyone steal the show by writing me questions before we even go on the air. I think if you're on the air, you have the right to send me questions. I'll do the best I can to get through them here. I wrote 10, 11s, and 12.50, says Adam. Bruce does not agree with what I did. Nephew, he thinks the stock might double by Friday. I say no way. I have no idea what stock you're talking about. Let's see. Adam, and it looks like I was correct thus far, but again, I won't know anymore. Okay, whatever. Rob, $210 strike at 210.19 stock price with 2 days plus an hour left, and the contract is still $450. Come on, who's buying it for $450 for 2 days with only a 19-cent book value? Jeez, he's saying, Rob, time is your man. Time is your secret weapon here. Just sit tight. Could be on the opening, they're $2 tomorrow. Or on the other hand, between now and the close, the stock wants to break 210 and get down to 208. These will drop. Yeah, you're close, my friend. And of course, by tomorrow, they will collapse if this thing sits at 208 or 207. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Rob Madman says, Gowdy. Let's see. Rob just sent money to the wife to book a vacation to the Bahamas in February. Let's go. Oh, man. Clay, this community with this channel has grown so much. At first, it was just doe-eyed noobs, and now we're talking amongst ourselves with strategies and moves. This is just incredible. Well, you stick around long enough, you pick it up, I hope, and hopefully that this doesn't confuse too many of you, and you're finding this more than interesting, and you're liking it, and it's entertaining. Let's make some money. Come on, Rob, says the Auntie PC. Let's get those contracts down in value. Let's see. Adam says, I've collected over 5,000 premiums since I had this position. I also have 360 Feb calls for 7.5 strike. DQ, Rob, GameStop, and AMC options gamblers seem to hold out hope to the very end. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Let's go. Let's. What else? There it is. Let's see. What else? Matterport on the hard to borrow list. Let's go. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at comments that really we don't need to read. I just rolled up my Apple $150 contracts expiring next week to January 155 for a net gain of 70 cents. Hopefully it backs off a bit so I can buy it back. Well, first of all, you moved up $5 in strike price, which is $500 right there for one contract, and you moved up 70 cents. So beautiful, nicely done. Rocket Lab is 1640 up 92 cents. SoFi is down 44 to 21.23. GameStop at 210.45 up 3.27. Matterport now 29.46 up 95 cents. 23andMe at 10.93 is just down 6 cents right now. Spire is 5.40 a share, down 7 cents. ATIP is at 4.13, down 28.5 cents. We reached a low today of 4.10. But we haven't had much of a recovery yet. 979,000 today. Little pullback day today on ATIP. Bargoons are waiting. Smart Rent 10.98 up 8 cents. Sextera down 45 to 9.85. AMC is down 36 cents, 42.24. Robinhood down 77 cents. Vanek down 178. Home Depot still climbing 395.60 to up 327. IBM up down 46 cents. IBM is down 46 cents to 118 even. Dow is down 171, near the low-ish area of the day. Let's say we're down 8 on S&P. We're down 40 on Nasdaq, and oil took a dump today. 78.34 down 240 a barrel. Oil's had a drop here of about $8 a barrel in the last 2 weeks or so. Microsoft is up 85 cents. Apple having a great day. 153.96 up 296 here. Tesla up 34.80 to 1,089. Bed Bath & Beyond is now up 49 cents. Make that 52 cents for Bed Bath & Beyond at 23.08. BlackBerry is down 26. Royal Caribbean was down for the day, but now up 36 cents to 83.70. It got as low as 82.02. Now it's 83.70. Norwegian is up 30 cents to 23.94. Carnival down 28 cents. Goldman down $10.31. This is a bargain that just keeps coming and coming. 3.92 now on the stock. This is so cheap. Poor man covered calls, or just buy calls in the money and run it up. But eventually, sooner or later, there will come a point in time where this stock will trade at a 14 to 16 time multiple, and you will be up 400 a share on this thing. There will come a time. Mark my words. Amazon up $15, Facebook down $1.11, Google up $4.68, Cisco down 12 cents. So kind of a quiet day elsewhere on some of these stocks. Okay, let's keep an eye on how we're doing here. 210.12 on GameStop. We're 12 cents in the money on those 210s, Rob. That's all. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's see what else. Okay. Okay. All right. Uncle Bruce, SoFi was hit today. And so what did I do? Moved stock around to come up with $1,750 to be able to place 10 stink bids for 10 SoFi February 22, 25 February calls at 175. So as soon as they hit, I was in the money. Right on. Beautiful. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's move on here. Gonzo says, you've helped me tremendously. Very happy I came along from Traveling with Bruce. Glad to have you here. And should we be buying 100 shares of Spire and sitting on them, and or selling way out of the money covered calls while waiting to pop, or instead buy $5 strike call options for December or February or further? You can buy $5 call options on Spire. December, I prefer February or further. Buy all you want. Just load up on them. And if they're super cheap, like under $1, pick them up. Because I think that when this thing goes to, 8, 10, 12, you're just going to be in the money. Eventually, you're going to sell your contracts for a fat profit. And if you listen to me, you'll convert them into stock. You'll just get out of the contracts, buy up the stock. And once the stock breaks 20, and sooner or later, Spire will, because it's that kind of company, you're going to be running options. And you're going to be writing options you're going to be writing options because you bought call options less than $1. Think about this. You're going to be buying call options around 80 cents, $1 a pop. Stock is going to go up nicely. You're going to convert them into stock. It'll probably end up running you about $3, $4 a share on the conversion. And now you're going to be writing calls and bringing in $2 to $3 at a time, writing calls where you bought the stock net to you for $2, $3, $4 a share. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. That's how you get rich. Making money on the money, baby. Okay. What else is happening here? Let's go. Uncle Bruce, I have a $30 Matterport covered call for February. Is there a point to roll over to the 30 Matterport covered call expiring this Friday? Score that juicy premium, 85 cents for 2 days. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Everybody has their objectives. All right. If you don't have any calls outstanding on your Matterport at all, you can write a Matterport call that expires in a couple of days if that's what you want to do. Let me just double check this here. Matterport right now is $29.25 a share, $29.25 a share. So let me take a look here. The contracts die this week, November 19, and $30 calls are 70 to 80 cents right now. So in theory, if you don't have any options outstanding on Matterport, you can write options that die this Friday. If you want to write $30 contracts, you're going to get $70 a contract. Now, the risk you're taking is the shares will go higher again, and they were at $30.80 today. They did touch that. But you might be thinking, they might back off too because they've had such a good week this week. Maybe the Matterport will stay under 30 and will end up at 27 on Friday, meaning that these 70-cent contracts are worthless. They'll be worth zero. You might put in a stink bid at 11 cents to buy them back on Friday sometime at 11 if the stock drops a buck or two. Now, in the case of DeWin, he's already standing there with contracts that are good till next Feb. Now, if you're up on those, if you wrote them at a higher price and you're up on them, great. If you're down on them, in other words, you got to buy them back before you can write the contracts that die this Friday. It's a question of, do you want to buy them back, write the calls for Friday, run them to close to zero if you can, if you're right, and then go back into your Februaries again. I mean, this is up to you. I mean, these are decisions you all have to make. I generally don't recommend doing that. I don't recommend jumping around like a wild person between writing strategies. I figure in this case here, he's written February 30th. So he got a fat premium, I hope. And if the stock does back off to 26 or 27, those will drop by 50% and he'll buy them back for a nice buck, for a nice little profit. But Friday contracts in their own right, okay, the $30 contracts that die this Friday, great idea. That's a strategy you can look at, but you got to be prepared to either buy them back for a loss if the shares go over 30, or put in a stink bid to try to get them back and then write something for next month, because there aren't weekly contracts on Matterport. There are only monthlies at the moment. The next series of contracts that expire after the November contracts are December contracts and then January's and so on. So hopefully in the next few days, week, two, there will be weekly Matterport contracts available like there are SoFi's. It's coming. I just don't know what day. Okay, hope that made sense. I don't know if that made sense or not. Anyway, here, Auntie was speaking at the city conference today right now. Let's hope he talks about the bank charter. I can guarantee you he will not announce at that event that they got the bank charter. He will not do that. He would not be that silly. This is an announcement that the company would make off market hours. They would make it after the bell tonight, or they would make the market tomorrow morning before the opening if they were going to do it. No one knows if they've got the bank charter. It doesn't look to me like they've got the bank charter. But he would not be the guy announcing this news in front of a live audience at some kind of a conference. There's no way he would do that. The stock, during market hours, he'd halt the market. They would have halted trading in the stock to make the announcement if it just came through. But my hunch is that if they get the word, that they would get the word late in the day from the regulators, allowing this company the opportunity to release the news either in the evening or first thing in the morning before the market opens. That would be how it would be done. But he may have some juicy quotes here about the future of the company that could be good. Anyway. Good news, Bruce. I backed out of my dumb Rocket Lab $16 covered calls this afternoon. Phew! Way to go. Rob, he was up all night playing with his trucks all over our bed while we tried to sleep, cute and frustrating at the same time. Okay. Here we go. Well, thank you, Bruce. You and you all are part of the reason I get to give them whatever they need. Let's see. Rocket Lab on Twitter. It's launch day for Love at First Sight. The weather is trending green. Electron rocket is ready, and the team is on console. Boom. Never know. Never mind. Cisco earnings today after the bell. Okay. I'm starting to think that my stink bid is too high, but I always worry for a spike in the stock volatility. 208, you should be pulling that stink bid. That stock is dropping, man. It's coming to you. Get rid of that stink bid and wait for like $1.10. This is coming your way. You're at 208 on your GameStop shares. They're out of the money now, those calls. Down she comes, baby. Looking great. I think you're going to do just fine. 208.63, those 210s got to be backing off here. I'm showing a 455 bid on my machine, but my machine not tied into a brokerage entity, so I can't give you an accurate quote right now. But Rob, you got to be looking good here on those calls. Those calls are coming down. They're going to crap out, no question about it in my mind. But hey, it's up to you, Rob. If you score that price, we both know you've done really well. So yeah, 455 quote right now. I don't know about that. 225s are sitting at 138 bid. They're going to be nothing tomorrow. They're going to be worth zero tomorrow. Oh, this is wonderful, guys. Way to go. Okay, if Rocket Lab goes to 20 again, I'm dumping it this time and buy it back when it dips. I wouldn't recommend you do that. If it goes to 20, you want to write a $22 call contract on it. And if it dips, you buy the call back and get ready to write some more. Because I think this time when Rocket Lab goes to 20, it doesn't go back to 10 or 12 or $15. I think from here it goes to 25. The first time it got there too soon. Now it's not too soon. This company is cash rich, contract heavy. This thing's going to go higher. Anyway, that's me. Let's see what else. Yeah, you hold the damn shares and write calls. Let's see. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I wrote a GameStop $200 strike expiring January 21st, a few weeks ago, and I brought in 33.41 when I wrote it. I'm down a little bit, but I want to buy back to write shorter options and potentially make more money. What are your thoughts? Thank you. All right, so you've written $200 Januaries. That's what I'm assuming here. Let me double check that. January 21st. Okay, so here we are, 200 January 21st. So 200s are now sitting up 36 to 37. And they're worth $8.80, and the rest is premium. Okay. Well, I wouldn't do anything. I just tell you right now, I wouldn't do anything. You're just itchy to trade. You just want to trade. I understand the feeling, but you're about to be well rewarded for this pullback, I think. The December contracts, by the way, December 3rds are the 200s are 18.45 to 21. That's where your contracts are going. They're heading for $18. You're going to be really happy soon. You just need to just wait this out. I'm noticing here, for example, let me take a look here. Okay, so your contracts, January 21st are now at, what do we say again? 236 to 37 approximately. The contracts for December 31 are now 29 to 32. The contracts for December 23rd are $27. For December 17, they're down to 26 and falling quickly. Down to the December 10s, they're sitting at 24. I mean, these contracts are going to back off quick. You're going to make money just sitting here. I think you want to just get through your written price and beyond. I mean, if the shares, the quickest way you're going to make money on this whole deal is if the shares take a quick drop, like a $10, $15 drop from here. That's where you're going to score a quick $10 gain on your contract, and you may look at buying them back in this $20 range for your covered call. You just need the patience right now to wait this out. Again, you're down to 60 days of time, aren't you? It's the 21st of January. This is the 17th of November. You're 60 days out to cash in $33. This is, $36. These are going to really make you money. Just hang tight here. I'm just trying to think in my mind here about what's going on here. So we're talking about 60 days, and we're talking about a $36 contract. We're talking 60 cents a day. They're going to drop in value. That's what they're going to do. They're going to come at you at 7 days a week, $60 a day value coming at you, and that's going to accelerate. Yeah, I think you want to hang on a little longer, JG. Just give it another month, and let these really deteriorate. And again, everything can change. If the stock drops to 180, then these will go down to $10, and you'll score them. Yeah, absolutely. Don't worry. You know that. But right now, 209 is where we're at on the stock right now. Interesting on this one. That's really interesting. You're at that magic point right now. Yeah, really at that magic point. Okay. We sell our calls, we bought for profit. We sell puts, we bought for profits. Vice versa on the writing side of the trading, but we never sell our shares. There you go. There you go. Let's see. Hi, Uncle Bruce. I bought a $5 May 2022 call for Spire today at $1.65. So you bought a $5 call for $1.65. Did I overpay since you said they should be under $1? Yeah. did you pay thousands too much? No, I mean, but I think you paid too much. But look, it won't matter if the stock goes to $8. Well, then the contract has a $3 book value plus premium. You're going to make money anyway. So, okay. But I don't like seeing people overpay. If you'd have bought it on a stink bid, maybe, but it's all right. Whatever works for you, whatever you're comfortable with. Anyway, there you go. I keep waiting for SoFi to make another run so I can write another call. Just hang tight there, Joshua. That could happen at any time. You never know. Not sure what that means. Let's go. Chris Gandhi, evening, Bruce. The penny finally dropped today about writing calls. I wrote a Matterport covered call when it was $23. Panicked as it went to 30, but then bought it back and rewrote and realized it doesn't matter if the price goes up. Revelation, it doesn't matter. Exactly. Nice going, Chris. $1.35, come to me, bro. Laughing out loud. Way to go, Rob. You CFO'd it. Nice going. He's trying to get those contracts now at $1.35. Rudy, £5 donation. Thank you. Evening, Uncle Bruce. Everyone, greetings from Germany. Or that's €5. Thank you, Rudy. €5. I'm tired. I'm really tired today. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Come on, GameStop. Hit 208 for me, please. We're 209.20. Rob is looking for a discount on those contracts. Jennifer, Uncle Bruce, what do you like for Matterport calls into next year? I have a December 15th call that I plan to sell for a very nice premium. Yes, you can definitely do that. You can do that now and put it into stock right now. Get ready to write calls. Let's see. Benville, DQ. Hey, yeah, shorted them at 210 Monday and then got a margin call with Fidelity Kent. Day trade today, had to call into place a buy to cover 208. Let's see. Let's see. What's going on here? Cheryl, hey, Uncle Bruce, the stock I hold, they're on a different platform than my option account, unable to move them between brokers. Why is that? Should I sell and buy in again at the option platform? Yeah. Sell your stock where you are, get the cash, go over there, buy it over there. Yeah. Then you're done. 456 people are watching, 170 thumbs ups. Come on, simpletons, hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, everybody. If you can hit the thumbs ups, I would appreciate it so much. Let's see. I bought Feb 22 Spire calls, but I'm worried I didn't go out far enough. Uncle Bruce, today we both will have a coffee in the familiar time. Will we both have a familiar time? I don't know what this means. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Rocket Lab up 93 to 1640. GameStop 209.20 up 202. Matterport 29.30 up 79. ME down 15 cents. Spire down 7. ATIP down 31 today to 411. I'm surprised it backed off this much. 1 million shares traded. Whoever's been buying it up might have just taken a pause to see how much will come in and take another run at it. I do not know, but there's a bargain there, I am convinced. Smart Ren 1092 up 2 cents. Sixterra down 44 to 986. Surprised it's backed off, but there are days like this on all stocks. You just never know. The Dow is down 154. We're not getting a big recovery here. Apple up 297 to 153.97. Royal Caribbean up 27 cents. Goldman down $10. That's where we're at right here, folks. I'm watching a lot of stuff simultaneously here to see what's happening. 209 on GameStop. As the shares are still trading at this range. Okay. Lots to wonder about here. Tons going on. Okay. $210. What do we got here? Hang on. What is not working for me? That's not working for me. There it is. Okay. 210 GameStop contracts. I'm showing 385 bid. Okay, they're coming back. 385 bid now. And 225 contracts, 115 bid, 220s, 156 bid. These are dropping off. The 240s are 69 cents. These all expire in 2 days. So the contracts that are 227 or higher are less than $1 each now. 225s are 115 bid, 222.50s 130. The 220s are 156 bid. These bids are now collapsing. 217.50s are 180 bid. The 215s are 232 bid. The 212s, 212 and a halfs, 296. The 210s, 385 bid. As the shares are at 209, out of the money. And we're down to 2 days of trading time because we're down to 17 minutes today. So we have 2 days and 17 minutes left. The realization is just clicking in for these traders that their time is up and these contracts are going to back off dramatically now. Way to go, you guys. So those of you who sold them, you're cashing in on these contracts. Nicely done. All right. Volume on GameStop low, yet still holding. Matterport volume return to average. Correction probably coming. Splair TV, you have a coffee, 2140? Because you are so tired. I hear it in your voice, and you mentioned it. And today, 8 p.m. is a members only show, right? Yeah, 8 p.m. I might have to have a coffee. You're right. Rob, there seemed to be a buyer around the 380 to 4 range, and they might be waiting for that pocket again. Yeah, they are probably going to get all they want shortly here. Rudy, Uncle Bruce on rolling covered calls. Is it better to use the roll feature of the broker or manually buy back the call and write the new one as 2 separate trades? Just a general rule. I would do 2 separate trades. Do it yourself, because if you use the broker, you have no idea what prices you're going to get. You could be a market trade on each side of this. Not a good idea. You want to be a stink bid buyer when you buy back, and you want to be a stink offer seller when you sell out. You don't have to roll over in 5 seconds. You can do the rollover in hours if you want. So if you find that the stock drops and you buy back a call and then it pops up a little bit and then you write the next call, you're a winner on both ends of the trade. Absolutely is how I would do it. Okay. Let's see here. In 5 hours, the next show. Yeah, I guess he's going to need a coffee. What happens Friday on Spire? We're curious to find out ourselves. We hope it takes a shot or begins that on Monday. Yeah, here in. I went ahead and sold back my Rocket Lab 1119.15. I paid 78, got 186. I'll take it. And let's see. Let's see. Hi, Uncle Bruce. Waiting for a bite. Beach Boy says, GameStop 270s, April 2022 for 21, June 22s for 31, and Feb 22s for a 2105. Right on, buddy. Stink bids all around. Just waiting to see if they comes to you. You just take your time. Yep, absolutely, Beach Boy. You're doing it right there. Let's see. Let's go. And let's go. Adam is Bruce. I'm thinking about buying more $7.50 calls for February on Spire. Should I consider buying these calls further out? What say you? I mean, you should be all right. February is quite a bit of time. A lot will happen between now, I hope, next week. But let's, time is money, man. I think my problem is losing money on writing calls for Matterport is what I was using the broker rollover, not doing that again. There you go. And let's see here. What else is going on? Uncle B, when to roll the 30 calls I wrote expiring Friday, sold it for 50. I haven't got enough details here. Okay. I made a stink bid in the elevator. Should I announce it or hope nobody notices? Yeah, I'd keep quiet on that. Look the other way. GameStop 209.05. We're down to 13 minutes on the day here. And that leaves us 2 days before options expire on Friday again. SoFi 21.24 down 42. Matterport 29.23 up 72. Spire at 540 and ATIP 393 just took a drop here. This was sitting at about 412, 413 a share 10 minutes ago, and it just took a jump down to 393. That's where you are right now on ATIP, 393 down 49 cents. This is a bargain here. Anybody have stink bids on this? I'm surprised to see it doing this on 1.5 million today, but it did, down to 393, and it seems to be indicating a 393 market right now on ATIP. Kind of weird to see it back off like that. I'm now showing 404. My machine here is a little off on it. It's now 404 on the stock, back up 11 cents from that drop. Volume still showing about 1.5 million. ATIP 404 down 38 cents. No idea why. It could be just somebody who extended themselves, or it could be a shorter. It could be who knows what. 404 on ATIP. No idea what's going on with this one. If anyone has any announcements, you let me know. Rocket Lab 1640 up 92, holding most of this gain today. High of 1675 is holding most of the gain. Anyway, there you go. Let's see. Where is that? I'm getting nervous on my 22.5 Matterport expiring December the 3rd. Let's see here. Matterport. Received $4, but they're trading at $7.50 now. Presently, any thoughts on what my move should be? You can either sit tight and do nothing, and see if the stock comes back into this 25 neighborhood, putting your contract, giving it a 150 value and time. Or you could do a rollover where you buy back these at $7.50 and sell $30 calls, or write 20. Well, you can't write 27.50 yet. I don't think they exist. They will soon. ATIP, by the way, back to 405. I'm noticing it's coming back up again. Although my phone is not showing any change on the stock. Hang on. Hold on a second, folks. There we go. 408 on ATIP now, down 34 cents. It dropped to a low of 393. It's now 408, coming back on. Back to the Matterport question. The stock's at 29.20. We're backing off here at the end of the day from that $30. We got back to 30 a second time, but couldn't break the new high. So the stock is definitely backing off here, which means your calls will be coming back to you a bit in price. Now, tomorrow, if we have a bit of profit taking on Matterport back to 26.50, 27, these 30s and 35s and the 25s and yours will all back down, and you'll probably be down into the 5 neighborhood, maybe 450 neighborhood, and you've got nothing to be nervous about because time will keep eating them up. So just sit tight, Rudy. Anyway, let's see. Let's see what is going on. Yeah, look at that bounce back on ATIP. 407.5 right now on ATIP. 1.6 million. That bounce back is hard and fast. Again, I don't know what caused the drop off, but it is coming back on. Let's see. Dropped to 393, now 404. Let's see. Buyers with stink bids. The dump was 175,000 shares, by the way, on ATIP. Let's see. ATIP from 12 minutes ago includes 196 million shares of common stock and common stock issuable upon exercise of warrants. I don't know what this means. Gregory Bruce, if the Spire hits 20 in the next year, I am going to be a very, very happy man. I believe it. You and many others. You think it'll come down to 25? Anything is possible. I'm not saying it will. It's doable, but I'm not saying it's going to. It's 29.17. It's slipping just a little right now at the end. We'll see how it opens up tomorrow and go from there. I mean, we saw it go up $5 in one day. Can we see it go down $5 in one day? Any stock can do that, but we don't know if that'll be part of Matterport's move or not. There you go. Rocket Lab, $14 calls expiring Friday. Already playing with house money. They're at $245 a contract right now. Paid $105. Do I let it ride one more day? Not sure. This doesn't make sense. $14 calls on a $29 stock. Rocket Lab. Pardon me. I'm tired. 1628 up 80. There we are, right there. Expiring Friday. Boy, I wouldn't be playing with fire like that. I'd be taking my money and running. You got a profit. Take the money. Yeah, look, Fenville is saying, Rudy, you want to roll your contracts to 22 and a halves? Go into February 18th for 2022 at 880. So you're going to pocket 880 less than 750 to buy back your old ones. You got $1.30 new money in house. And is this the last time we're going to see Rocket Lab under 15? Who knows? With stocks, you never make predictions like this with stocks. Never. You hope for the best, but you can't guarantee anything. Where are we at now? ATIP 407 right now. The market is open tomorrow. I think so. I think we're open tomorrow. You're darn right. Let's see. I think that's next Thursday drop, not this Thursday. Rudy, then you can roll again if needed. Then you can rule again. Wait, why would it's not going to be close tomorrow? Let's see. Take a nap, Bruce. Just got hit with a stink bid, 300 CYXT at 981. Now I'm up to at least 1,000 on the former SPACs. Right on. And let's see. Just picked up 5 contracts for January 2024. Strike of $3. For $340 a contract, lots of time, says Farmer T. I have no idea what stock you're talking about. $3, so it's a $640 purchase. Total of something. Is that Spire? Is that ATIP? I have no idea. ATIP 406.5, down 35.5 cents on ATIP. Matterport 29.16. Okay. ATIP 406, 407. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Give the man some likes. Thank you, everybody. $252 thumbs. Thank you, everybody. 406.5 on ATIP. 4 minutes to go in the day. GameStop 209.73. Rocket Lab 1626 up 78. Matterport 29.10 falling off. SoFi 29.10 backing off. ME down 15. Spire at 539 down 8. ATIP 406.5, 407. SmartRent 1088 down 2. Sixtera 982 down 48 cents. And let's see. See all the more Mentats. Okay, and there you go. Don't forget tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern. We're live. Yours truly. I will probably have a nap between now and then. I'll get a little rest. Try to figure out what's going on. Let's see. New Jersey tops 1.3 billion in bets in October, breaking its monthly sports betting record. Wow. And the treasury yields are falling, apparently. We're showing, U.S. 10-year, 159. It was 165 this morning. Treasury yields are falling. That is why bank stocks are off today. But good for everything else. Oil down to 78.49. It's dropping. That's a good news for you car owners. And here we go, Uncle B. So hold my Matterport call I wrote for $30, expiring Friday. I'm guessing premium was $50. You wrote the call. Let it just hang on to it. It's going to keep dropping. And let's see. What else is happening here? Rob, someone just paid $4.21 for it. It's going to be $1 tomorrow. Unbelievable. And let's see. Okay. Looking forward to seeing you guys tonight too. We've got GameStop right now, 209.93. We have 3 minutes to go in the day here. Rocket Lab 16.25 up 77. SoFi 21.08 down 59. Matterport 29.02 now. That's down from the high of the day, $30.80, $30.80. ATIP 409 to 410 now. Matterport just broke through 29. ME 1084, Aspire 539, ATIP 409 to 410, coming on again at the end a little bit more. We're down to 2 minutes on the day. Smart Rent down 2.6, they're down 50 cents to 9.80. ATIP 408 and a half to 409. 409.999 on ATIP. It's going to hit 410 here. There's a lot of trading going on here right now. I'm assuming there's a lot of wheeling and dealing going on. 1.78 million traded on ATIP, now showing 407 and a half to 410 range. Sure, there's a lot of wheeling and dealing here. 29.01 on Matterport, 209.96 on GameStop, SoFi 21.09, Rocket Lab 16.26. Okay. 2 minutes, said Larry. That is official. 1:30 warning here coming up. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Brooke Bruce, you need a nap and a Coca-Cola for tonight's show. Oh, man, it's not easy being on top of you guys, keeping up on all this stuff. The Dow's down 194, so it's not having a great day here at the end. It's not getting any strength at the end at all. Oil, 78.44. Wow. Backing up. Okay. GameStop trading at 210 even, right at zero value for Rudy's for the contract, Rob's contract. Rudy, see you a little later tonight. Oh man. Larry, the bells have rung, Bruce. We are done for the day. The bells are ringing. We got Matterport 28.94, down 6 cents off the 29 level. 28.95 here. 21.12 on SoFi. Rocket Lab 16.28. ATIP 408. Spire 540. And GameStop 210.05. The contract is worth a nickel and only a nickel. Let's see here. Market is closed. Let's see. We'll find out tomorrow how things progress from there. Fun times. What a run. What a day. Lots of activity all over the place. Final trades, IBM down 42, the Dow down 210. Apple still gained 249 to 153.49. Maybe it'll have another pop tomorrow. Tesla up $34. Royal Caribbean gave it up. It was positive, but it ended up losing 2 cents on the day. Goldman down 11.50 with low rates, low interest rates. 391 on Goldman Sachs, trading at 6.46 times earnings. You got to be kidding me. That is so cheap. That's ridiculous. What a run, folks. We're going to come out with Cisco earnings here not too long from now. They will be coming out with their aftermarket, the release of financials aftermarket. 56.85 on the aftermarket, up 9 cents on Cisco. ATIP looks like it closed at 408. Let's take a look here. After hours, not yet showing. Previous close was 442 yesterday, so a bit of a drubbing today, but they were down as low as 393 for a second, and now they're 408. So 15-cent recovery from the low of the afternoon, late afternoon. But that's what happens with stink bids. This is what I keep talking about. These kinds of dips that come out of the blue on any stock at any time. You'll never know. This is where you can score sometimes some really cheap buys on stock you would never have thought that, oh, wow, it could drop 25 cents in 5 minutes. But yeah, or more, depending on the value of the stock you're trying to get your hands on. Very interesting. 210-point drop on the Dow, 12-point on S&P, 52 on NASDAQ. Keep in mind, though, the Dow only lost 0.58 of a percentage point. S&P down a quarter of a point. NASDAQ down 1/3 of a percentage point. Nothing dramatic, okay? The big move, though, is in the bond market. Everyone's watching the interest rates, and the U.S. 10-year note dropped to 159. Very interesting how cheap that is and how low that has become. The markets are obviously, they have a reason for having rates so low. Amazing. Okay. Headline: how Apple's buyback party could continue for 15 more years. Wow. They're just going to keep buying up their stock. That's what they're doing. 90 billion a year of stock, 7.5 billion a month of stock they're buying back. Just incredible money, incredible amounts of money. As long as you buy the product, they're going to buy back their stock. But they make much more than 90 billion a year. much more than that. Wow. Okay. There we have it. There we have it, kids. Okay. ATIP aftermarket 406, down 2 cents at the moment. We got a 406 market right now, aftermarket on ATIP. Don't know if there's any news out on it. I'm checking. I don't know. There's something here. A 10Q has been filed. A 10Q analysis. What is going on? Oh, come on. My biggest iPad is acting up on me. What is going on with this? Talking about some history here of the company, how the CEO left and all that. We know all this. Trying to figure out what's the point. What's the point of this filing? I don't understand what it is. I'm not seeing any news to do with this filing. I have nothing that I can say to you, oh, that's what they're trying to say. It just seems to be a filing from a few weeks ago that news we already know about. 406 on the aftermarket. Nothing burger here, down 2 cents. We'll keep an eye on it, of course. Showing Cisco down 360 a share to 53.16 in the after hours. Cisco must have come out with earnings numbers that the market doesn't like. Let me just see, 52.98 down 378 on Cisco. And I'm watching to see if I can find any kind of a announcement here. Hang on. No, nothing yet. Nothing that I can see. 53.99 now. Bouncing back a bit. 53.90 right now. A little better, but still off. Down 286 a share on Cisco. 53. Okay. Let's see. Comments coming in since I've been looking at everything else. It's not been a rip-roaring success for my portfolio today, says Larry. Good day, folks. Rob, you hang in there, buddy. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Let's go. Should we expect this Spire situation tomorrow to affect the stock instantly or gradually? I don't expect anything, but you never say never. Tomorrow is the 18th of November. It's a shareholder meeting at Exact Earth, which is the company that Spire is taking over. The meeting is expected to go quite normally, virtual reality meeting to vote on the takeover by Spire of the company. That should go through without any fanfare or worries. And the thinking then is possibly Spire might begin to have a recovery in its stock price. But I don't know. I can't put my finger on any definitive guarantee thing. I have my suspicions. I have my hunches. I believe that on the 19th of November and on Monday, the 23rd or whatever day that is, and Tuesday, Wednesday, I expect the deal will be completed. The money and transferring of stocks will all be done electronically. And I expect now the possibility that Spire shares by next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, could be on a bit of a run. Why? One of the big reasons I think is upwards of $100 million of cash is going to come into the stock and buy up a bunch of the paper. The problem is there isn't that much paper to go around on Spire. If even 50 million shares, 10 million shares of buying were to come in on Spire in a week, 1.5 million shares a day or 2 million shares a day for 5 trading days in a row, I don't see how Spire cannot go to $8 or $10 a share. I just don't see enough paper out there to hold it down here. That's my hunch. And where will the money come from, you ask? Spire is sending $125 million to Canada to the shareholders of Exact Earth to buy their paper. And I think a bunch of those folks are going to take their dough and buy up Spire stock down here, cheap. They're going to buy it up with this fresh cash they just got their hands on because they're now part of Spire. And that kind of a move into Spire, like I said, only a couple of million shares a day over a week or 2 or 3, 1 million shares a day, 500,000 shares a day for 2-3 weeks consistently. That'll move this market. There is not enough paper floating around down here to make that available. $1 a day, every day, it just goes up. It'll just go. And if it moves, if it starts to move up, it'll create more volume around it because the day traders are going to be all over this thing, and that'll just fuel the fire. So that's my hunch on Spire. I'm thinking good thoughts. 408 on ATIP last trade, 406 in the aftermarket so far in the aftermarket trading. Okay. Rocket Lab closed at 1628 at 1625 in the aftermarket. SoFi closed at 2112 or at 2118, up 6 cents in the aftermarket. GameStop closed at 209.89. It's 209.32, down 50 odd cents. Matterport 28.95, now 28.84, down 11. ME closed at 1081, is now 1099, up 18 cents in the aftermarket. Spire closed at 540. It's trading at 540. Smart Rent 1096, now 1090. CYXT 985, now 985 in the aftermarket. That's what's going on there. Cisco 5281, down 395. Watching for Cisco to announce their numbers officially, and I'm just watching to see if a announcement, a press release will hit. Nothing yet. I'm watching, waiting, looking. 5314. Stock down over 6% after quarterly results is the bulletin on Cisco. 5314, down 6.3%, $3.60. Not a good hit there. Why is the stock off? What did they say? Here we go. We've got the first quarter earnings coming out from the Newswire. See if this will load up. There we go. Alrighty. Overall performance: $12.9 billion in revenue, up 8% year over year, with broad-based strength across the business. GAAP earnings per share 70 cents, up 37% year over year, and non-GAAP 82 cents, up 8%. Strong demand across the business with 33% year over year total product order growth. Solid progress on business model transformation. Total annualized recurring revenue was $21.6 billion for the first quarter. That's up 10%. Cisco today reported first quarter results. Reported first quarter revenue $12.9 billion. And they talked about a robust thing, and everything is great. Our teams are great. Everything is great. This is from the company. Okay. Everything's great. Everything is great, but the stock is down. But everything's great. Let's see. Expenses, income taxes, balance sheet, equivalent, acquisitions, guidance, revenue growth, 4.5% to 6.5% growth year over year is what they're expecting. Gross margin rate 63 to 64%. Non-GAAP margin rate 32 to 33. Earnings per share they're expecting 80 to 82. They estimate earnings per share will be 64 to 68 in the second quarter. They expect results. Again, this is the company expecting great things, wonderful things. I kind of wonder if the problem is the analysts expecting way better results than they're giving. Maybe that's the problem. It usually is. It's analysts who, have no skin in the game who say, we think they should have been making more than they're making. Even though they're making a ton of money, we thought they should be making a little more than a ton of money, and maybe that'll cause the stock to drop. I don't know. Cisco, see if I can get it up here again. 5302 right now, down 374 a share. That's what I'm showing at the moment. I don't know if I have any other. I don't have any other announcement, no other comment yet, but we're waiting for more. So, anyway, there we are. Let's go. Erico, I'm going to get you for this. I'm going to get you. Robinhood hits all-time low. Low today. Darn the luck. Alrighty. Cisco getting crushed, they say. A quick hi, Bruce. It's busy here. Catch you tonight. Thank you, Sharon. You take care. I'll catch you at 8 o'clock Eastern time tonight. And Spire, let's hope it takes a run. Are you saying we're going to be rich in 2 weeks? I'm pumped for Spire. I can't see what happens. Again, I got my hunch on Spire. I have a hunch on Spire. I just think Spire, there's real opportunity there, but I'm just a guy in front of a computer asking you to like me. I don't know. We're at 534 in the aftermarket, down a nickel, and I'm just saying I like it. I like it a lot. I think the company is real. They got plenty of cash. They're doing great. They're growing. They're buying this company. They're going to get them. And I think that they're on their way. And I think the stock's a joke at $5.40 a share. It's an absolute bargain. But that's just me. And you've got to be patient to pick it up, hold it, and wait it out. That's what you got to do. It's what you got to do, man. 52.90 on Cisco, down 386 on 5.2 million shares. Are people giving this stock away for a bargain right now? Maybe. Maybe people are selling Cisco at a ridiculous bargain. I have no idea. A company makes this kind of money. I don't know why it would be down 6.8%. There's nothing bad happening here, but I don't know the minutia, all the other details on it. That I don't have. So there you have it. Cisco. Don't know if anyone's saying anything about Cisco. Looking at headlines on the some stuff here. Let's see if I can find anything on Wall Street Journal, maybe. There we go. Wall Street Journal. Boo! Wall Street Journal. And nothing. I got nothing. I got nota. There might be more on this later tonight or tomorrow. Okay. Another victim of pricing to perfection. Yep. We like you, Bruce, a lot. Says thanks, Zach. And anti-PC Bruce, if Spire goes up $1 a day for the next 2 weeks and it reaches at least 15 a share, you just tell Jen I will I will buy her those shoes and outfit and a new purse. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alrighty. Let's see. Anything else to worry about? I don't know. Cisco. Let's see what it's doing here now. There it is. Cisco, 53.27 down 3.49 in the after hours. Okay. Robert, Uncle Bruce, what am I doing wrong? I still didn't buy back my GameStop November 19th, 230 strike contracts. Today they were as low as just around $1. I originally wrote it November 8th for $9.90. What are you doing wrong? You're doing nothing wrong. You wrote them. You can let them expire worthless if you want. I mean, if the stock's going to stay under 230, you don't have to buy it back at all. Totally your call. You should be able to get them, I would think, by now for even less than $1. I would think they would be down to way less than I would think. I could be wrong. 106. Okay, 106. They'll probably be 50 cents tomorrow. They're going to drop even more tomorrow. Well, there you go. It is what it is. It be what it be. Okay. Cisco. That didn't work out. 53.28 on Cisco. It looked like it hit 52.86 at one point. 52.86 for the low. Now 53.26 still. 1.1 million volume traded here. Others say elsewhere. I don't know what the numbers are really. I don't know. I have no articles on Cisco yet. It's kind of odd. Just that one headline only, and I got nothing else. They must be waiting for their conference call, or perhaps that must be it. Okay, folks, I'm going to pack this one in. I'm going to join you tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, prime time. Join me at 8 o'clock prime time tonight. Members only. Love to have you come by. Thank you for the thumbs ups today. 308 here on this show. 308 thumbs ups. If you're able to throw a thumbs up my way before you hit the door, thank you. That would be terrific. And we'll catch you tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time for our primetime show. And I look forward to saying hi to all of you guys. Hope you can pop in and say hi to me and throw a thumbs up on that show too, okay? Thank you, one and all your support, all your thumbs ups, and everything else. It is much appreciated. And we will talk to you a little bit later tonight at 8 o'clock, okay? Thanks, guys. Bye for now.